These days, everywhere you turn, you see President Trump. Wars, appointments, immigration, executive orders. In all the noise, it can be hard to see how his policies could impact you. Gulf Shore business editor David Dorsey explains what 4 more years of President Trump could mean for Southwest Florida.
There's a lot of chatter out there about what President Donald Trump version 2.0 means for the economy, especially here in construction-heavy Southwest Florida. To boil it all down, I met with Scott Colbert. He's the chief economist for Commerce Bank and Trust. He's been in Naples visiting clients, and by the way, he has something most of us do not have, a degree in nuclear engineering.
The average nuclear engineer only needs to know how to add and subtract, multiply and divide really well. And that's basically what an economist does too, is that they've got a feel for the ratios and the push and pull, right?
Right now, President Trump tariffs are pulling on the economy, but also pushing against more illegal immigration, Colbert tells me, but they could trigger something else.
There's no doubt that the downside tariffs is inflation or higher expenses. It's definitely a tax. The tax is borne by a number of entities, but ultimately the end user will pay some of that tax in terms of a higher price.
Good news could be on the way to corporate America.
With regard to corporate America, for those corporations that are willing to bring the jobs back and produce most of their goods and services here in this country rather than importing them from outside, he's going to lower the tax rate probably from 21% to 15%, which of course is positive for the stock market.
As for the overall economy, hang on tight. It could get bumpy before smoother sailing.
Every economic cycle is a little like a Tom Cruise movie. Tom is very good at something to start. During the middle, something bad happens to him where he almost loses his way, and then usually a very young, attractive lady pulls him out of it, and by the end of it, he's back to being either a pilot or a bartender or a sports agent. So the economy basically runs through the same cycle.
Look for more from Scott Colbert and my story at GulfShoreBusiness.com. I'm David Dorsey with Gulf Shore Business.